Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Uncensored with 7K. I am 7K. I am a life, relationship, and manifestation coach, and I combine the teachings of all three to help you experience and bring in the life, the love, and success you so much want, need, and desire. Guys, I have been under the weather for a couple of days, so I haven't had an opportunity to post for a couple of days, and I had to reschedule and cancel a few coaching sessions, so I do apologize, but I was extremely under the weather and I'm finally feeling better, so I wanted to make sure to start my morning here on Sunday with posting this video for you guys, and hopefully I'll feel great enough tomorrow, Monday, where I can resume back to the normal coaching sessions. So thank you for your patience and supporting some of the variances over the weekend. So guys, let's get to it. I have a lot of people that come to me and ask me, hey, Sevyn, what's really the best way and reason for no contact following a breakup? And, I want to explain to you guys that no contact is not just for romantic, breakups. It can be taking space from anybody for that matter. But if we want to talk about what it is and how it helps you and possible reconciliation between you and the ex, or better known as the dumper, the first thing is I want to explain to you guys is for the dumpy, no contact is actually a form of actual communication. And what does communicating first to the person who ended, severed, left the relationship, walked away, booted you out of their life is, hey, listen, I respect your choice. And while I hate it, I'm devastated, it's painful, frustrating, I'm angry, confused, and I'm left to pick up the pieces of this thing called my life, I'm going to give you what you asked for. I'm going to give you the breakup, my absence, and I'm going to walk away and maintain my self-respect and my dignity. I will not chase you, pursue you, beg for you. This was your choice. You now have to deal with the consequences of your choice and decision. That's what you're communicating to the dumper or the ex, even though it's in silence, guys, but silence speaks in large and loud volume. So the second reason no contact is a form of communication is because you are now going to be able to communicate to you what you need to do during this period to improve the quality of you and your life. Now, for any of you that haven't watched my videos, please go back because I do talk a lot about what must happen while you're in no contact. Because the very first and foremost reason you should go in no contact is to give yourself space away from the situation and the circumstance and this person who's now gone and has hurt you. They probably didn't intentionally mean to hurt you. They're human. Maybe the relationship took its course. They fell out of attraction, got bored, lost interest, wanted a certain freedom, maybe got interest into something or someone else. And they made a choice that for them was very difficult. Nonetheless, the choice was made and it left you in a very tough situation. So this is a time where your absence and your silence and space away from them gives you an opportunity to work on you, reflect, and gain clarity. Now, with that said, that's the general synopsis of no contact. And as scary as it may seem, as counterproductive and counterintuitive as many of you may think, the true old saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder, is very true. Now, when you finally have accepted the breakup, there's something that I always share and advise to all of my clients, friends, and family. When a person has ended the relationship, many people immediately show their emotions. You may kick and scream and plead and cry and beg, stalk social media, ask questions, text, email consistently, call their friends, their family, mutual friends, show up where they hang out. And this may go on for a few days, weeks, unfortunately, probably even a few months, until you finally realize that it's only getting worse. You're sending them running for the hills even faster. You're not getting the results that you want, and you finally get so exhausted and you retreat into no contact. and accept and give them the breakup. If you have done that, as counterintuitive as most people say that will be, you actually did the right thing. Because when a person goes into no contact, never having expressed their emotions, making it through no contact is even harder, because you're going to have a sense of resentment and a sense of feeling bottlenecked, and the sense of worthlessness will become even more intense because you feel devalued in the fact that you didn't even get to say your piece. I didn't even get to share my perspective or my emotions. So if you are the person that went drastic with your emotions and your actions, please stop now and immediately go in no contact. So stay right there for just a moment, guys. If you were a person that immediately retreated into no contact and never got to say their piece, never shared their emotions, never got to show a little vulnerability, if you are feeling like this tension is overwhelming, then please feel free to send a brief email or text, or if your ex is open to it, a very brief 3 to 5 minute conversation, simply saying something like the following: hey, listen, as much as I hurt that this breakup happened, as much as I feel like it was a mistake that you ended it, as much as I feel that we are amazing together, and I do understand that maybe some things in the relationship may have caused you to walk away, I do respect your choice, and I do understand why you made the choice, and I'm going to take this time to just work on me. I love you and I wish you the best. That is it, guys. Because what you're communicating in that brief conversation, email or text, is that you're mature, that you are understanding, that you're moving with integrity, self-respect, but also you're giving them the respect of the breakup. What you never, ever, ever, ever want to say out of your mouth, in text, by email, or by any means is, and now I am going in no contact. Please never say that. There's no reason to fair warn a person that you are going into no contact. It's unnecessary and it looks petty, because no contact is not a gimmick and it is not a method for you to gain attention or attraction. Simply communicating what I just mentioned to you, that you can convey to this person as needed, will gain your respect back, your self-dignity, and that type of maturity and posturing yourself in such a manner will actually gain the curiosity and gain a little bit of concern on behalf of the dumper. Because the first thing that they don't expect is for you to act that mature and to actually tell them that you agree with the breakup, that you're giving it to them, and that you are now going to just take some time to work on you and you wish them well. Definitely not expected. That will immediately raise their brow and they will wonder, well, wait a minute, why are they not pleading, begging, screaming, and crying? Now, guys, back to the people that pleaded, begged, screamed, and cried. That is actually a positive, as long as you immediately go in no contact. Because if you were that person that did beg, plead, scream, cry, stalk social media, etc., you did exactly what the person feared you would do. You did exactly what they expected you would do, and you reacted exactly as they expected you would react. And so the shocker will come when all of a sudden you go silent. You don't need to communicate anything else. You don't need to express anything else, because the two forms that I just expressed and explained, be it the person that went intense and went in no contact, or the person that immediately went into no contact, sent a brief message to decompress, to let out those emotions, that is for you. You should not expect a text or a reply back. You should not expect an email back. The purpose of venting and expressing your emotions before going right into no contact is to allow you to become more comfortable in no contact. You've gotten your emotions out. You said your piece. You've shown, you expressed, and that is all you need to do. Moving forward, once you've completed one of those two stages, or maybe you went straight to no contact and felt perfectly comfortable, not a problem. But again, guys, venting and letting your emotions out about how you felt is extremely important. Now, if you guys do send that text or that email, please, guys, please, I plead with you, do not send them a synopsis of your life, a paragraph, a huge explanation, all these details. Do not plead and beg and ask for them back. None of that is necessary. The goal of this message is just to allow you to vent your true emotions in a very simple, sweet, easy way. Allow them to understand you agree with the breakup and that you wish them well. They don't need to know or deserve an explanation outside of that. If you're unsure of what to say or how to put this together, 30-minute coaching sessions are available. Please email me or go to the description below and schedule one, and I can certainly help you with how to convey this brief, sweet to the point message, if you did not already do that, one way or the other, to the ex or the dumper. Moving on. Now that you've gone in no contact, guys, listen. There is no such thing as a 30, 60 day, 21 day. There's no such thing, guys. You go in no contact and you go radio silent. And what I mean by radio silent is for at least 2 to 4 weeks. The first thing you want to make sure of is that you're not posting on social media for a little bit. This is you time. You got to take time for you. Reflect, get clarity. You've got to decompress for you. This is the time for you to actually put together what the resources are going to be that are going to help you, what my routine is going to look like. Write down all of the things that you want to work on for you, past traumas, past experiences. What are your goals in your life? What are your hobbies, your passions? Who do you want to reconnect with as far as friends and family? That is what you want to do the first 30 days. Stay away from social media. Detox from social media, including your exes / the dumper. Now, no contact means no contact. No text, no more emailing, no more calling, no going to where they hang out, no calling their friends, their family, no checking their stories, no going on their social media, and making sure that if by any chance they go on your social media and like a story that you may have posted, maybe they made a comment on a post you may have made prior to the breakup or maybe right after the breakup. Stay away from responding. Just stay away. You got to give yourself 30 days of detoxing from social media, because one of the things that most people find complicated through no contact is not stalking their ex or the dumper on social media. So for the first 30 days, you want to get used to not having the urge to go on their social media. You also don't want to post anything that seems breakup related, saddened related on your social media site. A lot of people will start making these memes and these posts that have something to do with the person they love walking away. That is not no contact, guys. You're silently communicating something to the ex, hoping they will see it. So I always recommend to everyone, take a break from social media. The other reason that's so important is because social media has made it where a lot of people compare themselves, their life, and their relationships to what they're seeing on social media. And if you just experienced a breakup, guys, it's painful enough. It's trivial enough. And oftentimes you're left feeling empty like a zombie. You cannot eat. You cannot sleep. You're having a hard time being productive, socializing. And rightfully so. It's a painful time. So if you're hopping on social media and you're watching people getting married, getting engaged, going on dates, meeting up, sharing their love, I promise you this is not going to help you feel better. What you want to do is go organic. And what I mean by that is depend on just the faculties that are physically available to you in real life. Oftentimes, what we see on social media is a facade. People are posting reels and highlights of the best moments of their life and relationships. They will never tell you the worst and what's really going on behind closed doors. So, in this moment when you are just being hit with losing the person that you love, the last thing you want to continue to see every day is the possibility that everyone around you supposedly has this successful relationship and marriage. Stay away from social media. Detox at all costs. And I mean, the day you go in no contact should be the day that you take a retreat, a hiatus, a detox moment for at least 30 days from social media. You are off the grid. Now, once we've gotten past these 30 days of not being on social media, we want to continue no contact, meaning you still are not texting, calling, emailing, showing up, any sort of communication to the ex. You're still not talking to friends and family of them. Now, some of you share kids, some of you share a place of employment. Some of you may even still be living with this person. And if that is the case, you must only communicate about what is necessary. So if it's about children and you live separate, you should only talk about what's relatable and necessary concerning your children. You do not want to ask about their whereabouts. You don't want to bring up the relationship, the breakup, a rebound. None of this should be discussed. You must maintain your indifference. And if that conversation should ever have to come up, it must come from them and only them. You must go no contact with their friends and family and explicitly relate to your friends and family that if he or she reaches out to them and wants to talk to you or get them to three-way you, absolutely not. If you had the courage to leave me, then you better have the courage to reach out to me directly. As far as you're concerned, you will not initiate any sort of physical or communication via text, email, or by phone indefinitely until they tuck their tail between their legs and come to you with meaningful communication. If you know where they hang out, if you know where they drink coffee, if you know where they're eating dinner throughout the week, where they watch the football game, you must stay away from those areas. You must not, after your last text to them, if you needed to vent, if you didn't already, at the time of the breakup, that must be your last communication. Because you must act with self-respect and self-dignity. You cannot act with neediness and desperation and chase or pursue, because that is a turnoff. It will send them running faster away from you, because that is not a sign of maturity and respect for their choice. When a person leaves you, they are expecting you to chase and beg and plead and be needy. And when you are showing them the complete absence of you, and you have so much maturity and respect for yourself as to not beg for someone back that actually chose to leave, and you're allowing them the space to explore this newfound Singleville and world that they so much wanted to entertain, this is where you become magnetic. This is where they start becoming reattracted, and this is where they start to regret and second guess themselves. Now, with that said, by not knowing where you are, who you're with, and realizing that you didn't need them, and despite what you're feeling, because you have gone in no contact, as per their requests, they are going to be completely dumbfounded. And this is exactly what this person needs to feel and experience, because all of this was based on their choice. With that said, it doesn't matter if birthdays come along, holidays come along. You will not reach out to wish them happy birthday. You will not reach out to wish them happy Halloween, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, congratulations on your new job. None of that can happen. You must stay silent. No contact means just that. There is no 21 days and then you reach out. There is no 90 days and then you reach out. There is you go no contact for 3 months and Thanksgiving comes and you reach out. Absolutely not. This person chose to leave. Now, guys, if you are a narcissist, a diagnosed narcissist, if you cheated, committed adultery or infidelity, were mentally, physically, and emotionally, or all of the above, abusive, or if you had extremely poor hygiene, or you had absolutely no regards for financial stability, guys, those are the top 4 to 5 reasons why a person would leave and would not care to probably ever come back. So if you are having any of those issues or impose those behaviors and characteristics, please take the time to understand that no one deserves to be treated that way. It's damaging, and you must take time to get help and seek out resources, because mistreating a person to that extent is always going to be horrible. But if you were genuinely giving, loving, honest, monogamous, loyal to this person, took good care of yourself, and you had a couple of bumps in the road that may have caused them to get turned off, lose attraction, get bored, maybe they found interest in something or someone else, or they just wanted their freedom back. Those are the typical circumstances in which a breakup can occur. In that case, the person didn't choose to fight for the relationship or you. Instead, they chose to end the relationship and walk away. Do you really want to sit around being needy and desperate, plead and beg, kick and cry to them, pursue them and chase them despite their requests to not have you in their life? What message are you sending about you to this person? You must regain your self-value, your confidence, your self-esteem, and attraction. And the way that you become magnetic is to have an air of I don't give a fuck. I love me. I value me. I know what I have to offer, and I understand that I may not have been perfect because nobody is, but I'm a damn good catch, and I'm going to dramatically improve the quality of me and my life, and I will show you that I'm capable of being mature and respectful enough to give you what you asked. And if you should so much as ever want a reconsideration of my time, love, and trust again, Mr. Dumper or Miss Dumper, then you must do the work. You must earn your trust and love back from me, because you will show me the effort. And I don't care if you have to do it by email, by text, by phone call, by pigeon messages. You will make the actual effort to initiate contact with me, because I will continue to give you my absence, because that is what you requested. Guys, and that is the posture that you will need to take to become magnetic as fuck and reattract your ex. Because people respect people that respect themselves. People value people that value themselves. People gain respect for people that speak less, and people respect people that respect their choice. You cannot force anyone to be with you or love you. You cannot control the actions of others, but what you absolutely can control is you, your behaviors and your actions. And by giving this person zero communication, zero attention, zero time, by not pursuing or chasing, and by removing them from the pedestal and putting your crown back on and moving forward to triumph in your own life, this, ladies and gentlemen, is what will consistently and constantly gain the concern and the fear of losing you from the person that chose to leave. And if reconciliation is what you want, then you must stay silent and go within, prioritize you, work on you, be the best version of you within your boundaries and your control, and put the proper boundaries in place so that when they do come back, when they do initiate contact, You've got to make sure that it's meaningful communication, a meaningful request, that you are not being breadcrumbed, you're not being offered to be a booty call, you're not being asked to do financial favors, and that you are not being placed or demoted into being a friends with benefit. When a person wants to earn your love and your relationship and your trust back after they have chosen to leave you, then you must allow them the space to do the work and earn your respect, your trust, and your love back. And the only way that this can be accomplished is for you to give yourself the necessary value that gives them the message that they cannot come and go as they please, and that yes, you forgive, and that yes, you are a person of compassion, but you are not to be fucked with. So with that said, guys, if you need help, more help learning about no contact, and I certainly hope that this video gave you enough information to understand how to properly apply no contact, I am available for coaching. All the details of how to set it up are in the description below. Please open up the description. It is in there. I absolutely want the best for you guys and the best outcome, be it reconciliation, new love, or just enjoying your singleville life. Either way, guys, you must remember that people treat you the way you treat yourself. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell button. I don't really know how YouTube works in the background, but I do know that if you don't do that, as I'm continuing to post content, you might not know that I did it and you might miss out. So for those of you that are not financially prepared currently to hire me for coaching, which compared to most, I would believe that I'm extremely affordable, just keep checking my content, keep viewing over and over. It's free information. This is my passion and my purpose, guys, and I do it to help. Otherwise, guys, please remember that at the end of the day, you have the power. And on to the next video.